If you're grieving, battling addiction, or stuck in some version of emotional hell that no one around you seems to quite understand, you're in the right place. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to explain the exact four-phase system that took me from this, feeling depressed, lonely, anxious, worried about the future, past feeling not true, present feeling all messy, and the future just doesn't seem bright at all, to this, me who I am now. I'm excited about life. I rebuilt my life. I've learned to carry energy with me and move forward progressively every single day. Look, I know how you feel. You've lost someone close to you, and because of that, you've lost yourself. Life just isn't the same anymore. And right now, the only thing that seems to remotely work to numb the pain is the likes of alcohol, drugs, porn, and just other things putting plasters over the wounds. But this is the same old vicious cycle, and it just leaves you feeling worse than before. And still, the text you want to send, the call you want to make, that last conversation with them, no matter how hard you try, you can't. You're zoning in and out of conversation. You don't trust yourself anymore. You keep making promises that you don't follow through on. And deep down, you're scared that it might just stay like this. And no one even knows. Look, I felt the exact same way when my mum died 18 months ago. I struggled heavily, okay? I tried everything I could, just like you are right now. I turned to alcohol. I turned to drugs. I turned to validation seeking experiences. And all I was doing is just putting plasters over the wounds. But after a while in this same ridiculous pattern, I realized there's no putting a plaster over this. My beautiful mum, she ain't coming back. And whoever you lost isn't coming back either, but that's okay. What I help you do is go inside and rebuild from the ground up. Not fix, not cope, but rebuild. Your identity, your discipline, your confidence, and your connection to who you truly are underneath the pain. See, you think you want motivation, clarity, but what you really need is relief. You want to stop feeling broken. You want to start to feel proud of yourself again. You want peace and you want the energy to actually live your life normally. And take it from me, it is possible. Pain to Power is the exact system that I use to go deep inside and rebuild my life after hitting rock bottom. 12 weeks, 4 phases, one goal, get your life back. A step-by-step system designed to quiet the chaos, confront the root of the pain, and finally rebuild, but with me by your side. The entire way. Phase 1, we're going to acknowledge the pain. We need to go into the pain slightly so that we can understand how we can progressively use this moving forward. Then we're going to embrace the pain in phase 2. We're going to learn that this is now an everyday part of our lives, but there are coping mechanisms and tools that we can use to make sure that it's not taking over our lives. Now we're going to integrate in phase 3. We're going to use everything that we've learned in the previous 2 phases and integrate them into our new normal. And phase 4, this is the rebuild. Whether it's your business, your relationships, your family relationships or personal relationships, we are going to rebuild everything that we thought that we had lost. Look, I'm not some professional guy sat in an office with a certificate on the wall claiming to understand the insides of your brain. This is a lived system, built from someone who's bled through what you're bleeding through. I just understand systems, and I understand that the human mind is an extremely powerful tool if you know how to use it and access what you need to access. Look, if there's one thing I can promise you, it's this. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Alcohol won't fix you. Constantly distracting yourself will not fix you. But what will is going deep with someone who has navigated the minefield that you're trying to navigate. And I'm so confident in the Pain to Power program that if you're not walking through life and feeling normal after the 12 weeks, I will continue to work with you for free until you are. So if you're still here and you've watched this whole video, that means something. It means part of you is still trying, even if everything else feels no more broken. If this is you, click the button below, book a time, let's have a conversation, because you and I both know what happens if you don't.